Thanks for tuning in. Everybody else is talking about this, so why won't I, right? I was actually out for a jog earlier today, and I was thinking about this as I was doing my thing. Quail Creek Trail in Irvine. It's a nice spot. Got a nice little incline you can run on, but I was thinking about what's been going on recently with Spotify, Joe Rogan, that loser musician, several loser musicians actually from wherever, boomers. And I was thinking about that, and it made me think about Joe Rogan's place in society. I know that we all want to hold him up as this kind of superhero. Now, let me say this first and foremost. I don't think it's debatable, and this is my opinion, I don't think it's debatable that culturally, as a figure, he is the most important individual right now. Not debatable in my opinion. If you have some others, feel free to throw them out there, but I feel like he's by far the biggest name that they're trying to target, and my feeling is if they're able to take him out, then no one is safe. And they have in a way. We call it a soft cancellation or a semi-cancellation. I'm not going to read this article. You know what's been going on. N-word clip going around, context, you can take that for what it's worth. I haven't even watched the clip. People are saying that there's context. He says there's context. You know, like I said, I haven't watched the clip. I can kind of imagine how it went. Then you have these individuals at the same time, these tired old no-name musicians or people who used to be somebody, trying to get a little come up. They call it clout chasing off of Rogan. Individuals as well, leftists, trying to have the largest skin or pelt on their wall, I guess you would say, the largest trophy, the big game trophy on their wall. Then you have Spotify, kind of seemingly, their CEO, Daniel Ek, seemingly backing Rogan, but then after some time, after this N-word round, second time in recent memory, they're trying to take him out. He goes ahead and does this. And this is something you're probably aware of. This is what cracked me up. This is the one part that I will read. X said Spotify, and I'm down here, will invest $100 million for the licensing, development, and marketing of music and audio content from historically marginalized groups. Historically marginalized groups. What? Because it seemed like the group that they always want to tell us that is marginalized, or has been historically, it seems like every time I turn on a television, every ad I see, every TV show I see, every internet website I see, every catalog that I look at, it seems like there's a lot of individuals in that group that aren't really so marginalized anymore, that they're able to take advantage of past things that happened long before I was even alive. Now, if they're able to get money off it, good for them, so be it. Always go for your grift. Check this out, I'll show you what I mean. This is a catalog I have here that came in the mail. I'll show you the front and it'll get to my point. But let me just open this catalog up. Okay, so first page, second page, third and fourth, fifth page, and pardon if this isn't perfect the way I'm doing this. This is actually the seventh page. That's the sixth page there. We've got one. Up, page 8. Granted, this is just one catalog, but this is pretty much what I see. Okay, so page 9, we'll skip that. Okay, here's page 10 and 11. Doesn't really, oh, page 12. Page 13. Here's 14, just so you know why I'm skipping pages if there is anything skipped. So that's all to the front of the catalog. Here's who goes in the back of the catalog as you get further on. I was talking to my wife about this and I was kind of joking. And, you know, historically marginalized, and then we'll get back to Joe. But here's what I was thinking about when I think about historically marginalized, this is a group that needs to go for theirs because they aren't getting much run in society right now. One group is really taking all of the ad space, all of the acting jobs, everything in society. Somebody like this, they need to get together. Historically more marginalized, perhaps now, obviously they didn't have the historical issues that happened a long time ago, but they need to come up. So the one thing I want to say about Joe, and where I want to kind of steer you individuals, potentially, or just the thought process. Think about this. He's just a guy. Everybody wants to put him on this pedestal like he's some kind of superhero, some kind of martyr. But he's not. He's not that guy. He doesn't have to be, but the signs are there that he's not that guy. And for me, I don't expect him to be that guy. Like I said, culturally, there's no one more important. Don't expect him to take that deal that was offered, 100. Maybe he will. 100 million reasons why, right? But don't expect him to be out there putting his neck on the line when it comes to this culture battle. He's just a guy. And how you really knew, one, he came out and apologized for the N-word stuff, which contextually, yada, 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 you can say what you want. I don't see it as him having done anything wrong. It's context, right? If he's up in somebody's face yelling that, he's probably going to get punched in his face. Let's be real about that. So that's the first thing. And actually, we can predate that a little bit because there was a time where episodes were taken down, and we have this clip where he didn't care, where Spotify removed episodes or didn't transfer over episodes. This was when he went from YouTube to Spotify. Some of those episodes weren't taken over to Spotify with him. And he had a clip out there where he was like, meh, meh, meh. You know, I don't care. Not his exact words. But here again, you have these 71 episodes. I've seen some people say it's higher, but he really, some people say he did it directly or he worked with Spotify somehow. However that worked out, those episodes aren't there anymore. There's some kind of nuance in terms of like what the conversation was about that may have caused some of those episodes to be removed. But again, the evidence is always there that he's not this guy that people are building him up to be. For as important as he is, he would sell out people. I don't doubt he would sell individuals out in a heartbeat if it meant food being taken off his family's plate. And I'm not trying to say anybody should or shouldn't do that. All I wanted to say in this little blurb was people are making him out to be something that he really isn't. He's important, sure, but he's not that guy that's going to be at the front of the line leading you into battle. He's not going to be the guy that yells, "Charge!" running across enemy lines, ducking and dodging mortar shells and missiles and torpedoes and bullets and everything, dodging tanks. That's not Joe Rogan. He's just a guy. One of the most important guys, for sure. But let's keep in mind, he doesn't wear a cape. He's not a superhero. He's just a guy. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Be well. Let me know your thoughts.